Today, we're going to look at how pain avoidance is destroying the growth of your business. Hi, I'm Lara Waldman, the Abundance Activator, author of Money Manifestation Mastery, and we are going to be taking a deep dive into pain avoidance and how avoiding pain in your business, in your finances, and in your life is destroying the growth that you're trying to create. I have learned everything I'm about to share with you the hard way, through experiencing pain and challenge over and over again in every area of my life. It started with my health, with my body, with having horrendous digestive issues that made me feel terrible, eating disorders, emotional instability, experiencing anxiety, depression, and huge emotional ups and downs. I experienced burnout at the age of 25, unable to continue in the way that I had been working. Pain in my marriage. I've been with the same man for 23 years. We've experienced many challenges over and over again in our personal relationship, in our sex life, raising children, problems in our finances, in my business, over and over and over again. One thing that we can guarantee is that pain and challenge is a constant of life. It's a constant of being a human being. But one of the things about us humans is we do everything in our power to avoid pain, to avoid discomfort. And this is a normal response. But if you are going to be an extraordinary leader and business owner, paving the pathway, doing things differently, thriving in your business, in your finances, in your life, then leaning into pain and working with it consciously and mindfully is essential. Now, I know there'll be some areas of your life already where you've nailed this. At this point in my life, I have very little avoidance when it comes to pain or challenges that show up in my health, my body. I've developed the skill of working with health and wellness over 25 years. Also, I am very skilled now at working with emotional pain and discomfort, mental pain and discomfort. It's a skill I've developed over 20 years. But there's always areas where we have weakness. So there'll be areas in your life that you are strong in. Maybe you work out really hard at the gym, for example, or you do some really hard things in your business. But there'll be some areas that you are avoiding. And we do all sorts of incredible things to avoid pain. And it usually shows up in, I'm too busy, running around like a headless chicken, not enough time, trying to do too many things. All the things that we do as human beings to avoid pain. We deflect, we avoid, we numb, we suppress, we deny. The challenge is the pain that you are currently avoiding is often in the blind spot. It's in the shadows. You may not be able to identify it or see it. The good news is that life will show you that there is no avoiding pain. There is no avoiding problems. And if you avoid pain and avoid problems, they will show up. Not necessarily right away, but slowly and surely over time. So what we tend to do is look for short-term gain or short-term pleasure, which creates long-term pain, rather than facing short-term pain for long-term gain. It's how we're hardwired. It's very normal, but you are here to do things differently, which requires conscious leadership and being willing to do the hard stuff now. So short-term gain, right? Seeking pleasure in the short term can create slow leaks over time that may not be visible to you right away, but at some point, next week, next month, next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, that small leak will become a huge problem. So huge problems in your business, in your finances, in your team, in your health, in your home life, in your relationships, in your sex and intimacy will be created from slow and consistent drips over time. It's what happens when we avoid pain and problems. Short term, it feels better, long-term problems. So the pain that you've been avoiding or the problem that you have been avoiding will show up. And it shows up seemingly outside of you. Problems in your business, problems in your finances, problems at home, or problems with your health. And you may be looking at it going, what just happened? The tendency is to want to point the finger or blame that everyone and everything else is the problem. Not you, of course. We project outwards. We project outwards. We project out onto others. So my invitation to you as the business owner, entrepreneur, the leader of your business, the leader of your finances, and the leader of your life is to step into the reins, step into the rings, take the reins, and take radical self-responsibility for everything that's showing up in your life. So how I work with pain, problems, challenges that show up is an inner process, starting with you, working with pain and challenge as an invitation, as a gift, in fact. It is a sign calling you home. It is trying to show you something. It is rich with information. If you're willing to look at it, face it, and going even deeper, looking at where you have either consciously or unconsciously created or co-created that very problem. Can be directly or indirectly. And this is what most human beings do not want to do because it hurts too much. It feels bad. Or it's in a blind spot. You simply cannot see. And what I've learned over my 25 years of healing work, self-development work, transformation work, therapeutic work, both personally and professionally, is that wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. And this is what I love about business, what I love about finances, is that it is one of the most powerful paths of self-development, growth, and transformation. If you wish to work with it consciously and mindfully, it is the most extraordinary journey, a very intense one, a very challenging one, but incredible one. So what I'd like you to think about is a current pain or problem or challenge that you're experiencing in your business, in your team, in your finances, or in your personal life, home, health, kids, relationship, sex life. What is going on? And if you're willing to look at that pain, acknowledge that pain, name that pain, then you can begin a journey of transformation. Because on the other side of that pain, there's a whole new level ready and waiting for you. If you want to grow your business, if you want to grow your finances, if you want to grow as a person, facing pain and problems is the only way to do it. If you want to stay stuck and frustrated and limited and in a slow decline, keep going with pain avoidance. That is the way to guarantee staying stuck without any progress. And I understand that's a comfort zone, and it's very normal to want to stay there. This is what you know. It can feel immensely painful to step into the unknown, but it's the only way to grow. So what I want to share with you and to remember from this conversation is that pain is a portal to prosperity. Your pain And problems are here to grow you and evolve you. And yes, change can be scary, but change is a constant. And avoiding change is some kind of crazy, because change is always going to be happening. Change is always going to be happening. So avoiding pain, avoiding challenges, avoiding change is what keeps you stuck, spinning your wheels, unable to move forward. And one of the ways I like to work with this, if you find yourself in fear or resistance around facing pain or problems, ask yourself, what is the cost of doing nothing, of staying the same? What is the cost? What is the pain, the long-term pain of not doing anything? The long-term pain in a week, in a month, in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years. So you have to tap into that inner wisdom. Show me what happens if I do nothing. What is the pain, the long-term pain I will have to face? Versus what is the cost of the pain of change? Because there will be pain either way. There's the pain of doing nothing, that long-term pain, short-term gain, or the short-term pain for long-term gain. And you can ask yourself, what is the gain or what is the goal by facing this pain or problem that may come 1 week from now, 1 month from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? And this is how I navigate when I feel personal resistance to change, to facing something difficult. These are the questions I ask through journaling, through meditation, through taking time to reflect. So what is popping for you in today's conversation? What is your number one takeaway from this conversation today? What are you going to take away? I would love you to share in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and know what is up for you in your world. I'd love to know what current pain or problems you're experiencing in your business, in your finances, or your personal life that is stopping you from growing. Let's name it. Let's acknowledge it. Let's sit with it. And I know that's very uncomfortable, but I want to guarantee you that over time, change is inevitable. Solutions will appear. You need to be patient, lean in, face the hard stuff. And from having that great courage and bravery to do so, solutions will appear. Thank you for joining me for today's conversation, how pain avoidance is destroying your business growth. I would love to hear what your takeaways are from today's session. Please share below. If you enjoyed today's content, would like more of it, please make sure to like this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel to make sure that you receive my weekly videos, trainings, activations, meditations, and masterclasses every week on Wealthy Wednesday. And if you are a big-hearted business owner and entrepreneur here to make waves in this world, and you are ready to face that pain, face those problems, to grow and evolve into your next level of heart, body, soul aligned wealth creation in your business, finances, and all areas of life, I'd love to invite you to join us for our upcoming wealth retreat. This is a free online event where I take you through my step-by-step process to welcoming wealth into all areas of your life, being a powerful, conscious creator of wealth in every area of your life. It is a powerful, transformational event. The feedback I get time and time again is participants make more money than ever before when they join us. So book your free place now. I look forward to being with you live at this powerful event very soon.